everyone! Welcome to another episode of At America Virtual Adventure with Blue Planet. For any newcomers here, hi and welcome to At America TV. At America is the U.S. Embassy's American Center, and our mission is to provide a space for young Indonesians to learn more about the United States. By the way, did you know? As a continuation of our 10th anniversary celebration, we're having a very special activity each month with different giveaways. This August, we have #Academania, in which we are giving out a voucher for the TOEFL IBT test and another American standardized test of your choice. To know more about this activity and how to join, you can visit atam.tv/academania. And now, for those of you who are already in the race, are you ready for our sixth keyword? The sixth keyword can be found by going to the link below at atam.tv/academania6 with the number 6 in the end, don't forget. Remember, this link is time limited, so the sooner you get it, the better. Good luck!
Today we are celebrating the Independence Day of Indonesia on the 17th of August. Usually, we celebrate our Independence Day with flag ceremonies followed with festivities as we call it 17-an. But because of the COVID-19 pandemic, many people are staying at home as suggested by the government. But don't worry, because in this episode, we are going to take you to travel around the world with us. In the series, my friend Jasmine and I will take you on some exciting journeys. Get your snack and drinks, sit tight, and enjoy the adventure.
Hello, my name is Eric Hansen. I'm a filmmaker and educator based in Los Angeles, California. In 2018, I was a visitor to Indonesia as part of the American Film Showcase. And I would like to extend my thanks to all the wonderful Indonesians that hosted me so graciously on my visit. And as a token of that, I would like to share with you some of the virtual reality and photography that I've done in your country. So again, thank you so much.
Guys, me and Maya have recorded some of our favorite sites from Blue Planet VR to show you guys around the world today. And as we promised, we're going to take you to travel around the world today while celebrating 17-an from our homes. How about we start from the sites of Maya's choices?
Of course, great idea, Jasmine. I honestly cannot wait to show you guys one of the most beautiful, scenic, yet mystical views I have found on Blue Planet. Wait, let me share my screen. Alright, Jasmine, can you see my screen now?
Yes, very clear.
Alright, cool. Now, can any of you guess what is the name of the place that I'm showing you guys right now? I want you to pause this video for a few seconds and post your guesses on the comment section down below. I'll wait. Okay, are you done? Yes, that is correct. It is Alien Throne in New Mexico.
Hey, actually, I think I heard about Alien Throne before. This is one of the most famous valleys in New Mexico, if I'm not mistaken. And I've always wondered why it's called Alien Throne.
Well, actually, the valley itself is called Valley of Dreams, or Ashi Slepa Wilderness Study Area. But it is called Alien Throne because there's this one specific hoodoo that looks like a super funky and extremely tall throne that an extraterrestrial being would sit on. It is home to massive naturally made rock structures and rolling clay hills. Let's check out some of the hoodoos.
Alien Throne is a hoodoo. They're formed by erosive forces like wind, rain, and flowing water beating away at stacked layers of soft and hard rock. The softer layers wear down relatively quickly, but the harder layers resist for longer, eventually we're left with impossible shapes. Hoodoos tend to have hard cap rocks on top, which protect the soft layers and alien features below. Due to their unique upbringings and mineral makeups, all hoodoos look different. Exploring the alien-esque badlands of New Mexico is an adventure that many seek to go on in their lives. There are so many incredible and otherworldly spots in the states that will leave you in awe. There are many other mushroom-shaped rock formations and naturally carved-out rolling hills that you can find during your exploration here. Alien Throne stands in the Valley of Dreams, a remote field of hoodoos on Navajo Nation land in the northwestern New Mexico Badlands. It's filled with petrified wood, even petrified trunks and branches, and is rich with fossils. It's just outside the Ashislepa Wilderness, where paleontologists discovered not only the Triceratops, but the Pentaceratops. Though the spot is perfect for wandering, there are actually no trails and no sources of water. Be sure to bring a bottle of water or two and a map or GPS in case you wander too deep and get lost. While in the area, you can find fossils of all kinds. You'll most likely come across fossils of preserved plants and shells, but some have even stumbled across dinosaur remains. Just be sure not to touch them. A trip out to discover the Ashislepa Wilderness Study Area is definitely one that you won't ever forget, and you'll definitely have to take some awesome photos while you're there. When you enter the Wilderness Study Area, you will be greeted with endless stretches of badlands that will take your breath away. Dotted across the miles of nature are towering hoodoos, the thin spires of rock that stretch high into the air over the badlands.
Wow, I can tell the view must be even more mesmerizing when we see Alien Throne in real life. Do you know how we can get there?
Well, to be honest, I have never been to Alien Throne myself, so thanks to Blue Planet, we can enjoy the view virtually. But based on my internet research, it is 2.5 hours drive southeast from Albuquerque. To get to the Valley of Dreams, we need to take the US 550 north, then dirt roads. You might want to keep that in your note for traveling later. Plus, I have some additional information that might come in handy for our adventurous friends right here. It is best to hike during daytime, with plenty of water, of course, during summer or fall. Alright, so if you're an experienced hiker and plan to go at night for some astrophotography, bring powerful flashlight and download a GPS app that can bring you back to your starting point. Most importantly, be respectful of the land and structures, because along the way, you may also see cows or horses grazing in the area. They're owned by Navajo farmers and should be admired from afar but not disturbed. Take nothing and leave nothing, alright?
Alright, I wrote everything you said to plan my next trip. Thanks, Maya. What a wonderful way to start our virtual adventure today.
Speaking of road trips, I have one more place that I would like to show you all. This one could be an alternative for those of you who want to add water element to your adventure. What I'm showing you right now is called Crowley Lake Columns. It is still in California. It is located in Mammoth Lake area in Mono County to be precise.
Hey, I think I've heard of this site before, and I always wondered how these stone columns are formed.
Me too! I always assumed that it was some kind of ancient temple ruin. But let's find out how Crowley Lake columns actually formed.
The strange pillar-like formation emerged after Crowley Lake Reservoir was completed in 1941. Stone columns rise up to 20 feet tall and are connected by high arches as if part of an ancient Moorish temple. They had been buried and hidden for eons until the reservoir's pounding waves began carving out the softer material at the base of cliffs of pumice and ash. In the ensuing decades, the columns were regarded as little more than curiosities along the eastern shore of the Los Angeles Department of Water and Power Reservoir, which is best known as a trout fishing hotspot about 10 miles south of Mammoth Lakes. But now, answers are emerging from a study at UC Berkeley. Researchers have determined that the columns were created by cold water percolating down into and steam rising up out of hot volcanic ash spewed by a cataclysmic explosion 760,000 years ago. The columns began forming as snowmelt seeped into the still hot tuff. The water boiled, creating evenly spaced convection cells similar to heat pipes, according to the study. There are 3 ways to access the lake to see them. 2 require you to paddle there. The first one is from North Landing of Crowley Lake. The downside to this access is that you can only put in inflatable boats. All hard-sided boats are required to be inspected at the main lake entrance off of Highway 395 at South Landing. From North Landing, it'd be about a mile-long paddle across Crowley to the columns. The second and, in our opinion, best option is to access the lake from the boat launch on South Landing Road. There is a $10 parking fee if you want to park near the boat launch. Otherwise, you can park outside the gate and walk in. Powerboats and kayaks can be rented from the Crowley Lake Fish Camp located near the launch. The paddle from the boat launch to the columns will be around 2 miles. If you don't want to paddle, this last option is for you. There is a jeep road that leads to shore on the east side of the lake. From there you can hike the rest of the way down to the columns. You can actually walk through one of the set of columns, which also happens to be on a white beach that's great for hanging out and swimming.
There's so many water activities that we can do in this area. I imagine it must be so fun paddling down the lake, fishing for trout, swimming, and just hanging out on the beach with friends. I wonder what kind of wildlife we might run in here.
Those are great things to do, and I can also share with you that there are swift nests in the ceilings of the columns, and they constantly fly in and fly out of the area. Please keep in mind to be respectful of them and any other wildlife you come across. Couple other things that you should keep in mind. Don't remove any obsidian or pumice rocks from this area. Leave it where it is so others can also enjoy it. Please don't damage any columns in any way. The rocks and sand are pretty rough to walk on barefoot, so you may want to bring closed-toe shoes if you're paddling. And most importantly, wherever you go, please familiarize yourself with leave no trace principles. Plan ahead and prepare. Travel and camp on durable surfaces. Dispose of waste properly. Leave what you find. Minimize campfire impacts. Respect wildlife. And last but not least, be considerate to other visitors.
I couldn't agree more with Maya. Please guys, wherever you go, it's so important to practice the leave no trace principles in order to preserve our planet for the next generation. Thanks Maya for taking us on a virtual tour to the United States, and now it's my turn to take you guys on a stroll. Since we're celebrating Independence Day in Indonesia, I think it would be great if we could take a look around another site via Blue Planet. This one is located in Indonesia. This is a temple located in Yogyakarta. Pause this video and post a guess in the comment section below. I'll wait. Okay, for you guys who commented Candi Sewu or Sewu Temple, you guys are correct. This temple is only 800 meters or less than 1 mile away from the Prambanan Temple. The name Candi Sewu translates to 1,000 temples, which implies that there are so many temples within this area. But in reality, this area only has 253 building structures.
Well, 253 still sounds like a lot of temple to me. I wonder who the people behind this temple and how they built this whole thing.
Sewu Temple is located in Bener Hamlet, Bugisan Village, Prambanan Subdistrict, Klaten Regency, Central Java. It is around 17 kilometers from Yogyakarta en route to Solo. Sewu Temple is a temple complex located nearby Prambanan Temple, approximately 800 meters to the south of Rara Jongran statue. This temple was built in the 8th century by Rakai Penangkaran and Rakai Pikatan, the kings of Mataram Kingdom. Mataram was under the influence of the Syailendra family who were Buddhist. Scholars estimate that Sewu Temple was a center of religious activities of Buddhist people. The assumption is founded on the content of andesite stone inscription discovered in one of the ancillary temples. The sculpture, known to be Manjusri Gita, was written in ancient Malay dated in the Javanese year of 792 AD. The stone inscription describes prasada purification rituals called Vajrasana Manjusrigra in 792 AD. Manjusri is also mentioned in a Kalurak stone inscription of 782 AD discovered near Lumbung Temple. The main temple is laid out on a square area 40 meters square wide encircled by a stone wall 0.85 meter high. This temple is a polygon shape with 20 angles and is 29 meters in diameter. The structure stands 30 meters high with 9 roofs, each of which has a stupa on top.
I'm still amazed with the fact that this whole temple, with this much detail and philosophy behind it, was built on 8th century.
I know, right? Another fun fact, this temple functioned exclusively for royal ceremonies only. This one is like a mini version of Borobudur actually.
All in all, I think it is a great place to explore. Let me know if you have been here in the comments and what you thought. Also, if you're looking for more places to explore, you can check out our previous videos for a 360-degree virtual tour with Blue Planet VR.
That's right. I also want to remind everyone that we still have so many more adventures to come. So make sure you don't miss on our next journey. Are we going to go on a treasure hunt? Are we going to find dinosaur fossils? We'll see.
Do you have any guesses about where our next adventure will take place? Comment down below if you can guess where we're going. As Jasmine mentioned earlier in this event, AdAmerica is having a very special activity this August called Academania. And we are so looking forward to your participation in it. We are giving out a voucher for the TOEFL IBT test and another American Standardized Test of your choice. To know more about this activity and how to join, you can visit atam.tv/academania. For those who missed it, we have revealed the 6th keyword at the opening of this event. But since we are as excited as you are, let us reveal it again. The 6 keywords can be found by going to this link below, atam.tv/academania6. Remember, this link is time limited, so the sooner you get it, the better. Good luck! Make sure to stay connected with us by following our social media accounts, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at ATAmerica so you don't miss out. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you folks on the next adventure. Bye-bye!